Guys, even the most beautiful people in the world can have low self-esteem and low self-confidence, and can also be low value. Most especially women who are low value are very unattractive. So relax and sit down as I dive into this matter with you. It's your girl Amaya. Welcome to my channel. We talk about everything here. We talk about little things you can do or ways you can level up your life on budget. Okay, so sit down, relax as we dive into the matter. So number one is they have low self-esteem and low self-confidence. Ask me how. They might appear very confident and dress well and even beautiful, but deep down inside they have so much insecurities. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel that's why they carry this hate, because it's what they are. They project it to other people, and these things happen in most cases where a child will have trauma, like something might happen in their childhood or in their youth age. This will cause a lot of problems in the future. That was why in my other video, there was this video I made about hate in the society, how it's important to treat the children around you, most especially if they are not your children, because they might grow up with a certain mentality, or they might grow up different with some traumas, and this will affect other people in the society. So this is where that kind of act plays in. So when someone grows up with so much trauma and unsolved issues in them in their youth age or in their childhood, they become something else. They become aggressive and sometimes even have insecurities, and they display these things in so many different ways. Okay, so women who are very low value have these two things I've mentioned. They have low self-esteem and low self-confidence. If you're a woman and you're struggling with this kind of behavior, then you need to work on your insecurities. You need to work on your self-confidence. That's why I tell you guys about how important it is to educate yourself, to go back to educating, being your own parent, being a parent to yourself. You know, some people never had, like some of us never had a really good parenting like that. So you can do that on your own by educating yourself. You know, most of our parents, all they will teach you is go to school, like become better, go to church and all of that. But there are small little life basics, life surviving skills that they are also have taught us, and even how to carry ourselves. But most of the parents could not do that due to their own level of understanding too. So but you can do this by give yourself this education, these things. You can work on your insecurities. If you notice you're always getting jealous or getting triggered about other people's success or other people around you, then you need to work on your insecurity and your self-confidence. Okay, so this kind of behavior makes a woman low value. If you have low confidence and low self-esteem, you need to work on it. That's number one. And number two, they get jealous easily. This one, it happens in most relationships. Like some guys cannot even like another girl's picture outside their girlfriend on social media, because their girlfriend is going to get mad. If a woman behaves like that, she is low value. Like she is a low value woman. Trust me. They get jealous and insecure like easily by only seeing their partner maybe admire somebody or even comment or like a picture. They will just get furious and scatter everywhere. You know, there are some partners like that. They get angry over small things and just scatter everything and the relationship, and they'll go back saying how sorry they are. All this kind of behavior are very low value of a woman. Okay, so another thing they do is they seek attention and validation from other people, because they have low self-esteem and insecurities. They depend their happiness on other people. They people please a lot. They do things to be liked. They want to please people around them. Like this one plays in like what I'm about to say now, plays in where I say I do not give an F about anybody. I live my life for God and I live to please God. Imagine living your whole life trying to please someone, like trying for them to like you. They will never like you. So instead of doing that, why don't you focus on becoming better and putting in more in yourself and adding value and establishing yourself, instead of going all out to make someone like you or to just depend your happiness on someone. It's really downgrading and it's low value. It's a low value attitude, like it's a low value act for a woman. Okay, so if you're that way, you need to change. You need to add more value to yourself. You need to start making yourself happy instead of depending all of your happiness on friends or on boyfriends or on things. You need to put all of that time and energy and focus on yourself. Okay, because these acts, trust me, they make you low value, they make you cheap. You might be wondering why some people are successful in the dating game, but trust me, it's because of some little behavior or acts that you're doing that are making it look that way for you or making you unsuccessful in relationships. Okay, so it's important to know your value, know your value and stop seeking validation from other people. And number 4 is they allow their partners disrespect them so much. Like they take disrespect and insult from their partners a lot. They do not mind. Their partners can tell them anything. They feel they are not good enough to move on, to look for other relationship. They don't mind. They always go back to their vomit. Their partners can cheat on them. They don't mind. Their partners can tell them anything. They don't mind. If you're like that, you need to work on your low self-esteem. You have low self-esteem, that's why you feel you're not good enough. You feel like no other partner can accept you the way you are but your own. Okay, the one you're already staying with that is abusing you. You feel that's the only one that will ever accept you. But trust me, if you're not happy in the relationship, then it's not for you. Anywhere or even in a circle, if you're not happy in that circle, then that circle is not for you. It's time for you to move out and stop seeking to be validated and to be liked there, because trust me, it will do you harm than good. Okay, so another thing is they rely on other people to make them happy. This is also where the low self-esteem and insecurity plays in. They depend on other people because they have low self-esteem. They depend on other people's healing. Like if they get dressed, they only be comfortable when other people tell them it's fine. If other people don't tell them it's fine, they are not comfortable going out with that dress. They people please a lot. Like they just do things in order to be praised. That's where I always tell you guys that it's important to look up to God and to do things for God alone and not for other people and not for people's praise or people's validation. Do things because they are right. Do things because they are supposed to be done well. Okay, so it's important you don't rely your happiness on people or things or depend on other things or people for your happiness, because this is a very low value act. Okay, so another thing is they have a victim mindset. You see, some ladies never forgive. Like they have grudges they have carried for years. They will carry these grudges and be feeling all entitled. They'll be looking for apology and up and down. Like they can just carry a grudge and be feeling like everybody hurts them. Every other person can hurt, like it's the one that hurts them. They never take responsibility for their acts and they are never ever ready to adjust. It's always other people's fault, it's not their fault. Like in life, there are times that if some things are going wrong with you, you can sit back and relax and think about where you're going wrong or what you're doing that is not right, that is making you to act or fall a victim all the time. You need to go back to the book and correct some things instead of blaming other people or refusing to take accountability. Okay, so that victim mindset is a very, very low value act. Okay, so move on, leave the past and live in your present. Okay, another thing, they are toxic a lot. You see, all of these things I've mentioned are very, very toxic behavior. If a person is insecure and low self-confidence and has low self-esteem, that means they are toxic. You cannot be in a relationship with that kind of person. And every man wants a safe environment for his children and unborn, like for his unborn children, you know. So like if you want to be a wife, or you're looking to be a wife somewhere, then you need to pay attention to these things. Because this kind of toxic behavior makes no environment safe for anyone who wants a very good and peaceful life. Okay, so you need to stop being toxic. You need to stop being, because some of them will like fight. This toxic behavior I'm telling you is not just all these little things I'm just using English to call. This one is, I'm talking about girls that will fight because of a man, like break bottles, like stab someone because of, you know, that cases you see where a lady will pour another lady one more time because of what? Because of a man. Also, all these kind of women are low value women, are very, very low cheap value women. Okay, so and you don't want to be that. So you work on your insecurities, work on your self-confidence. Like I said, if you have an upbringing that did never taught you any of this, you need to go back to the book, or you need to go online, learn a lot, go to online classes that will teach you. And if you have some things you have learned in the past that are not serving you, you need to go back and unlearn them. I always tell you about this on this channel. This is why this channel is here for you. Okay, so like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and don't you forget to hit on the notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I post a content like this. Okay, see you on the next one.